Just hang in there. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I'm live. So I'm going live here on my Instagram page as well as my Facebook group today. And it is, hey, Melissa, nice to have you here. It's interesting because this day is as gloomy as can be. It is May 28th, and we just had snow. So just a few flurries, but still, it is not something that needs to be celebrated, really. But we'll hang in there and we'll get through it. And we are also still pretty much in lockdown, so we are just hanging in there and hoping that will open up soon and that we'll have some nice weather finally this spring and this summer. So the topic of today, I just really before you guys go into the weekend, I just want to come on here and give you a little bit of a different mindset perspective on what it means to fail on something, what failure means. So look at failure from a data perspective. So take it as data versus looking at it as a failure. So what do I mean by that? I'll give you a few examples. So I just recently had a lot of conversations with some of my clients, and were getting frustrated because they were seeing failures happening all along the way. And I was actually cheering them on. And I said, it's a good thing that this is happening. And they were just looking at me as I was being crazy. But I told them, now you know what is not working. And that is something very important to understand because your body is talking to you all the time with symptoms, with little signs and little flags. And we just have to listen to it. We have to listen and then we have to change things up. So often, what I see is happening is that we are too hung up on a diagnosis, on test levels, on certain protocols, rather protocols in terms of certain dietary means that we need to follow for this specific diagnosis. And then what happens is we get so hung up on these factors that we are actually not listening to our bodies, and then we are getting frustrated that things are not moving along. So I will give you one example. One of my clients, she was experiencing severe constipation, and she was doing all the things. She increased her fiber intake, she increased her water, she did meditation, mindfulness practices to get her nervous system down, all of the good things. And her bowels just would not move. So she said to me, I'm so frustrated because I'm doing it all right and nothing is moving. And she was labeling this as a failure. And I said to her, and we sat together, and I said to her, no, it's not a failure. You were doing everything right. Everything that you know about what you learned about how to increase bowel movements, you were doing right. But it was not what your body is needing at this moment in time. So now take this information and use it as data instead of get hung up and try to do more fiber and try to do more water and just go in circles with the same things over and over and over again. Think about what else might not be working for you. So maybe go a little bit up your digestive tract and try to understand where before it goes into your bowels, where there might be an imbalance that is happening way before your bowels, and then balance that and bring that into balance and fix that in order to fix your constipation. And so we did. And so we expanded our reach and we listened to what the body is telling us. And there were so many different little signs and flags that she was not paying attention to that we were then able to address and get her bowels to move more easily. So I just wanted to share that with you so that you get out of that mindset of when something is not working during your health journey, Don't get frustrated. Don't look at it as things not working. You are being a failure, your body being a failure. It's not. Your body's always trying to bring things back into balance, but it needs the right strategies and the right things that you need to apply at that moment in time. And if you listen to your body and if you take that information as data, then you have something to work with. And then you can switch things up and then you can try something that your body actually needs, and then you will see results. So I hope this was, inspirational for you as you go into your weekend. And why not, write down the symptoms that you are experiencing and write down the steps that you have already been taken and that just don't work, and try to expand your mind and see what else could it be along the way that something is off track. What else have I not tried in order to regulate where it's not working for me? And so, if you want to take advantage of in June, what I'm going to be doing is in June is I'm going to be offering complimentary 20-minute breakthrough sessions for you to really kind of like just run your ideas by someone who can maybe open, your perspective to a different approach. I invite you to book yourself in for a 20-minute breakthrough session, which is going to be a complimentary thing that I'm doing in June only. So there's a link in my bio that you can click on and book yourself in on Instagram, or in my Facebook group. What you can do is just reach out and we can get you booked in. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you very shortly.